Welcome everyone to the eSTAR annual meeting. I'm going to go through a few logistics and then pass over to our eSTAR leads to present. So for today, the meeting is going to be recorded. Afterwards, we're going to put on our eSTAR committee page so folks can watch it, and I'll also send a link out to all those that had the invite and or registered. So this is just a regular Teams meeting, so folks are able to speak. I do ask that you mute if you are not speaking. I also ask that once we get into the presentations, folks turn their cameras off as we are recording, except for the speakers. After each presentation, assuming we stay on time, we will have time for a few questions. And then there's also a little bit of time at the end of the meeting for discussion and additional questions. This is, like I said, it's a Teams meeting, so we did this intentionally so we can have engaging and people can speak a little bit easier than a webinar. Again, just remember to mute yourself unless you are speaking. And to ask a question, there is a raise hand function, so you can put that there. You can also put things into the chat, which I see people already utilizing, which is awesome. There's also reactions, so people, if you like what someone says, you can react to it. If there's things in the chat that you really think we should go back to, like a question that was asked, you can also like it so we know to focus on it. For those that need it, there is closed captioning available. You should be able to get it through those 3 dots on the sidebar. And then if you do have any technical issues, I'll be watching my email on my phone. And then also Jennifer Pearson is helping out today, our Deputy Director of HESI. So here's our agenda. We're going to take some time and go through an eSTAR overview. We then are going to have presentations from our 6 active projects. Those are the ones that are in blue. And then those that are in green, these are updates on science. So these were crowdsourced by our committee members. So these are presentations that are outside of the portfolio, but we think would be of interest to everybody and might spark some ideas. And then we also have a really exciting keynote from the folks that manage the International Space Station. So we have a really excellent lineup today, and I hope everyone's looking forward to it. So with that, a little bit ahead of time, but that'll give you some extra time, I can turn over to Scott to kick off.